Alright, how's it going, everybody? We have got a bit of work to do today. And first thing is we're going to make a pressure valve, which is just a couple brass screws, brass plate, screwdriver, and wrench, which I should have most of that right here. There's a curve plate, there's a regular plate, there's a couple screws. Let's see if I can get these in here in the right order. Wrench and screwdriver. There we go. Alright, so that's the first thing we need today. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, these are good for any type of fluid. You can use them for liquids or gases, but liquids require a tank, where gases, it will just vent them into the atmosphere. So if I really wanted to, I could put one of these on my sulfur dioxide, and it would literally just vent any excess sulfur dioxide. So, see, I can just take this, put it right there, and now it's just venting all of the sulfur dioxide out of that tank because it's filling that pipe all the time, which is not something I want to do. It's a good solution if you're, well, not me. And I'm kind of picky about that kind of shit, so I'm not going to be doing it. But I wanted to show it to you as an option. And to pop this off, you just use a crowbar like you do any other cover, because that's basically all this is. Alright, let me fix my thing back up here. I do tend to use this, though, if I get too full on oxygen. I will use it for that, because venting pure oxygen into the atmosphere is a good idea. Venting sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere, not such a great idea. Okay, so let me explain to you what the current problem is, and then we will look at how we are going to deal with that problem. So, if you guys remember, we set up a tank over here to capture water from all of our processing inside here, which is then being used to go back inside for anything that needs water. Well, we are preparing to set up hematite to use up that sulfur dioxide. We're going to be running hematite in a bath with hydrochloric acid, which is going to give us ferric chloride. And then our ferric chloride is going to go into a mixer with sulfur dioxide and water and give us ferrous chloride, sulfuric acid, and hydrochloric acid. Not enough hydrochloric acid to remake what we already have, but we have rock salt we can mix with the sulfuric acid to make more hydrochloric acid. So it will use this to make the hydrochloric acid that it needs to run the system. And in doing that, once we get the ferrous chloride, which we're going to run through a smelter and then run through an electrolyzer, we're going to get straight chlorine back out, which is an element which I have less issues with getting rid of. And it's going to give us iron. So that's why we're going to be doing it. But in doing this, in this first step here, we are going to get 9 liters of water, well, 9,000 liters of water, 9 units of water out, and 2 sets of 4 ferric chloride. And when we look at the ferric chloride in the mixer, it's only going to use 3 units of water per 4 ferric chloride. So that means we're going to have 6 units used 9 units produced. So that's going to give us an extra 3 units of water. We need to get rid of that. And you will notice here that we are backed up now on hydrogen because we are full of water. So that tank outside is completely full. So on the pipe leading out of it, we need to put this pressure valve. So we're going to come after I eat me a deluxe cheeseburger. The only thing it's missing is bacon. We are going to come down here, and there is this pipe right here is our output. And we're going to put that right there. And we're going to take this bronze pipe, and we're going to, or this bronze tank, and we're going to put it right in front of it. Now, if we look, it's completely full of water. Well, that's kind of a problem because, well, that didn't do anything but get us a full tank of water. Well, since I can't just put it back in the river, because that's what I would love to be able to do with it, seeing how I'm sucking up water out of the river, I'd love to be able to just put it back in. But I can't do that. So, we are going to make a ender, there it is, an ender garbage bin. We need 5 obsidian plates, an eye of ender, and 3 iron or steel plates. And I have the plates right here. Do I have... Yes, I do. I remembered I had those from the other day. And then we just need a ender pearl and a thing of, well, hey, look, we have an eye of ender right here. Alright, so we're going to stick this here. We're going to put these around there, those down there, and that's going to give us our ender garbage bin. And apparently, there's actually a quest for that. Let's see if I can figure it out. It should be in utility, is my guess. There it is. Give me my cookie. And we also have the mass storage done, so give me the cookie for that. And now we have that chapter complete. So now what we're going to do is we're going to smack this tank with a wrench. That will tell it to fill area below it, or output to thing below it, and we're going to put that right there. So now, if that pipe is completely full, it will drain into this and into there. Now, the only issue with that is that means this tank is going to get empty really fast. We don't want to empty our complete reserve. We want our reserve. So instead of putting it on the output from here, we're going to put it on the input. So now, if it can put it into this tank, it will. If it can't, then and only then will it output it. Well, I didn't need that anyways. Then and only then will it output it into here and into our garbage bin. So now, if I go inside, my tungsten should be able to run again. As you can see, it is slowly draining out of here. So the tungstic acid can run again, which means I can turn this back on, which means that this can run with all of my nice tungsten related things. I did a mining and music for about an hour today. Well, today for me, not for you. To get some nickelite so we can start running power over to the other room. We're also going to start changing around a lot of these electrolyzers that are running on fuel. We're going to take that off since we now have our HV power set up down here. We do need to look at it again eventually when we start running low on power. But as you can still see, we still have plenty in there. So I'm going to start working on getting the transformers and stuff like that ready so we can get those changed over. And we're going to be running power over to the other room over there so we can set up the igniter for the tungsten, for the tungstic acid dryer, and so we can set up, we can take out this solar panel here, we can set it up directly. We're going to wire up all of these here. If you guys would like to see that in a live stream, let me know, because here recently our GT6 live streams have been very dead. So most of my prep work stuff I have been doing behind the scenes, basically. And also, another thing I'd like to point out, I have an issue here. I don't know what this issue is. This is something that I need to look into. This box is staying empty. It's pretty much going 24/7 shredding stuff. This is going pretty much 24/7 with my sluice juice going out. But for some reason, this is never emptying my alumnia. I took out the dust funnel, hooked it up with a mass storage, told it to output to the bottom. It just doesn't do it. And downstairs, where we are running our bauxite, which has been running absolutely beautiful down here, we are full on alumnia in the dryer as well. So I need to figure out what is going on with this. So that's another thing that I potentially would do in that live stream if you guys want to see it. If we're going to do it, we will do it on, say, Saturday or Sunday morning. So let me know. If not, I will do it here and figure out what the problem is, and then I will report to you guys what I figured out. Because it's very strange that this is connected to this pipe, which is connected to this main pipe, which is going right out over there. And this one is going literally right up here to this pipe, which runs across here, connects to the same one that's down there, right here. There's nothing in the output here, and then connects right through here to that main pipe. No idea what the problem is. If you have any ideas, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Have a good one.